have mental health problems, some that I'm being challenged with at the moment, and whilst I manage my mental health as well as possible through mind and body exercising, fitness, at the same time I still have life struggles and also challenges um, with my mental health problems, and I manage as well as I can. Um, but I also want to share some of the myths, I think, because we think that people with mental health problems fit one box. I know that when I share, if I were to share how bad things sometimes have got or do get, even though they're nowhere near like the past big headlines, at the same time people expect you to lose your identity, and in some ways this is the time when you need reminding of your identity, because we're all unique, and just because we're labelled with this badge doesn't mean to say that I'm not Sophie and I like way too much coffee, um, protein bars, do my exercise on a morning, writing a lot, working a lot. Like my business partner knew something was wrong, and the last time she knew that was the only time I didn't show up for a film shoot, and that was because I was in intensive care. And then typical Sophie, who apologises for everything, managed to take some of my other friends back when I'd come out of a coma eventually, and still to be polite because I felt bad, not to upset people that hadn't messaged back for a few days, because I hate messages anyway. I hate messaging. That's not a sign of mental health, it's me being more assertive with it. So I just don't like messages, so I just sometimes switch off from messaging. It's just in general. But anyway, I messaged back after, like, I was still on a machine and I couldn't really properly see, and I was like, remember sending to everyone, I hadn't replied to something like, I've been really busy, I'm so sorry, I'll be in touch soon, I'll reply soon properly. And it's like I'm the one there on a hospital bed apologising. And I like to work hard, I like to write, I value not, like, I always try and show up for people. I trust easily. I like to laugh. I've got a bad sense of humour. Even in some of my darkest times, they're the times when I actually need a laugh the most. And granted, I can like be inappropriate with my jokes sometimes, in the sense of right place, right time. Because I'll always try and lighten dark situations. And that's not me glossing over things. I'm not funny enough to use humour as an escape. It's more that I just have this like weird look on the world where it's like this out of body, and I just think like I'm in this situation. How awkward, because I look at other humans and the dynamics of it. How awkward it is. And I remember um, sitting in an eating disorder hospital, and we had to have like group therapy. And I remember one of the new people had said about a biscuit break or a tea break or something, and I made a joke about that because I was just like, I don't think we're your crowd. And just silly things where that is just me. I need to laugh, I need to dance, I need to write, I need to work, I need to have a purpose, because if people start taking my purpose, and obviously my main purpose is my children, and if things like that go away, they're your purposes, and that's like the worst thing. So I think that's why people struggle with losing work or whatever, because when that's your goal, it's really hard. That's where I guess I'm lucky, in the sense that I've always worked for myself. So I'll do more, and I'll always show up for clients before me, you know, even when I've got so much else that people don't know about going on. I'll always show up for people, and it's like this trying to manage people's expectations when you've got mental health problems, even when they're really bad. Because you need reminding sometimes of all the funny things, the things that make you happy, the things that make you unique, the things that actually keep you going this far. You need reminding of that as well when you're having bad days. Not one size fits all and everyone's treated the same. It's actually reminding yourself of all these different things that make someone like beautifully unique, beautifully diverse, and seeing that sometimes with mental health problems or any disability, it actually then also often allows space for a superpower to be found. And I often think like any disability, it's normally giving you a superpower in a different way. Superpower of empathy, it could be a superpower of writing, dancing, expressing yourself in different ways, through connection, through being amazing in a certain area. It can be a real superpower for people, and it's important to focus on their superpowers, help them deal with what the pain is they're dealing with, and practical stuff. Maybe that's just me though, who likes practical stuff. Whatever works for people, that's what I think is so important. It's about the human being, the person behind all of that, the person behind the labels, behind the stereotypes. It's about that person. And I'm Sophie, and I have mental health problems, but I like keeping fit, I like dancing, I like writing, I like laughing, I like wearing colours, I like putting on a little bit of makeup, and this cheap eyeliner will stick by me no matter what. I'm always like, if one's half on, it's like a cue that I've been crying. So I always have to make sure both are half on, because I smile through the pain and I smile through the shame, and I want to have the sun shining for people, and I want you to see the sun shining in yourself, because I'd love to know what makes you unique and what your superpowers are. As ever, you know, you can chat to me on social at Mama May Blog, at the Sparkle Coach. I just noticed my nails as well, and they're sparkly too, and also my toes, because red and gold. I'm Sophie and I like red and gold. They're my good luck colours, and I like a lot of rose gold because that's my colour of strength and freedom. And this is my bubbly pad of strength and freedom. I'm Sophie. I like coffee, I like protein bars, I like keeping fit, I like dancing, I like writing, and most of all, I'm grateful that I've been able to be a mama, a mother, and hopefully a good friend to many. But I'm Sophie, and I also still hate messaging, and I also still have my demons, but I deal with it in my own way, my very own unique sparkly pink way, normally with a pole up in my living room. I think that needs to go up during these times, definitely. Nice pink pole to dance on again, which is there. I'm Sophie, and I like fitness, dance, laughing, joking, banter, sport. I'm Sophie, and just because I've got mental health problems doesn't mean that I'll fit in a box, wear dark colours, and be shaking in a corner. Sometimes that's me, sometimes that's not me, because I am me, and sometimes I need reminding of me as well.